Wade, will you kindly stop that?
Betty, how many times have I told you to take your elbows off the table?
Get wise, sis. Why don't you sit right?
Gloria, for heaven's sake, sit up straight. Stop it, Carol. You'll ruin the wall.
Nancy, your posture. Look at your legs.
Let me alone. You're always jumping on me.
Boy, what a temper. But you can hardly blame Nancy. They're always picking on her about her posture. Just the same, did you ever stop to think that movie stars are made, not born? Why don't you do a little work on yourself? It's all your mental attitude. Good posture is fun when you know a few tricks. Keep your eyes open. Look around at your own crowd. Analyze their sitting habits and profit by their mistakes. You know very well you could do a lot better if you really wanted to. Take a simple matter such as how to sit gracefully. A boy may not stop to analyze, but he is attracted to a girl who has learned poise. Graceful girls get in and out of chairs smoothly. No wonder they make a good impression. They have practiced the right way of sitting and standing at home and in school. Just the sort of thing most of you don't bother about. For example, look at this committee meeting. See anything familiar here? Of course you do. Look at Nancy sprawled out on that stool. Her position's all wrong. Her back is hunched up and her chest caved in. Now then, watch her straighten up. That's right. Weight properly balanced, chest up, feet better. Improvement, don't you think? Let's move on to Joan, a lanky girl, slumping instead of sitting up to her height and being proud of it. Look at those round shoulders. Folding arms won't help any. If the furniture doesn't give the lower back proper support, try using a pillow. Now then, isn't that a better way for long legs? In truly graceful sitting, the knees should be together. Girls with short legs should cross their ankles rather than their knees. Now, how about Peggy's head? It's forward, isn't it? Head back, chin in, push up. Peggy, you're a different girl already. Here's another mistake so many girls make. Don't bother to drape yourself around a chair, Doris. Try sitting in one for a change. See yourself as others see you, and you'll want to mend your habits. That's the secret of sitting with distinction. Now take the case of June. Her mother calls her plump. Frankly, the boys call her fat. Like many an overweight girl, June isn't giving herself a fair break. She's practically lying down in her chair. All her weight is on the base of her spine and the back of her neck. Her arms look heavy. Spread apart that way, they make her seem broader than she really is. Now watch how much better it is when she sits up. All except her feet. They look planted. Here's a pointer for any girl. When you're seated, always keep one foot a little in back of the other. Now for the hands, they look much better in her lap. Here we have Ruth. Her weight is well placed on the chair. Her legs are parallel. Cross your legs, Ruth. See how she slides them smoothly, rhythmically into place? Do that once more, Ruth, but this time cross them the way most girls do. Positively no glamour there. Again, please, but without flinging. Ruth merely slides one leg over the other and above the knee, too. The upper leg hangs relaxed close to the lower leg. Now, here's a gal who doesn't know there's an art to sitting pretty. She doesn't give the matter of posture a single thought. After that example, let's analyze the most graceful way of getting in and out of chairs. Ruth, please stand up. You did that very well. Now demonstrate the best way to sit down. Good. When Ruth gets up again, notice how she bends slightly forward from the waist in rising, with her weight on the leg nearest her chair. Then she shifts the weight of her entire body to the forward foot. See how she sits well back in the chair. Every girl should try to pick a chair that suits her type. If you are tall, don't be caught in a spot like this. If you are heavy, let those little chairs alone. But whatever your build may be, remember, it's the mental approach that matters. If you want it hard enough, you can have good posture. But you must be willing to work on yourself day after day. Exercise can do wonders to strengthen muscles and improve the body mechanics. But remember, practice doesn't end with the gym class. Good posture must be earned. It doesn't just happen. Check up on yourself many times a day. Glamour can be learned, and a girl who sits with poise is on her way. Think of the well-balanced body. Sit on those sitting bones. But do your concentrated practice in the privacy of your room before a mirror. Sit on your sitting bones, stretch your spine, tummy in, chest up, shoulders down, head high, and you'll look like a queen. For with perfect practice at home, you can forget all this when you're out on a date. Because you too, like the movie stars, will be sitting with distinction.